Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another Espert video. It's me, Espert, once again. Post like once a year, my guy. Anyways, I'm back for another video. Cubic Castles in 2024. One of the most horrible year in Cubic Castles, in my opinion. But anyways, that's a funny way to start a video. Just saying that. I don't know, bro. But anyways, 2024 was not a pretty good year for Cubic Castles in general. Pretty I wouldn't say it was pretty, it was bad, but it was interesting as well, not gonna lie. So, it's funny because I'm gonna just start off with a Christmas event 2023. That's kind of like technically where all started, because it kind of like the bad events started in 2023 and then like it kind of like spilled over to 2024. So it kind of makes sense to start off with a Christmas event. Anyways, I'm not even going to be like fully in detail with the events, because I think like the Christmas one and the Valentine's Day one was like the events I didn't really play. Well, I did play them, and then the Christmas one I tried to, and then like I couldn't get the event item peppermint block. And then the Valentine's Day event, it was funny because I only like participated in it for like an hour until like I saw like a video of like everything you have to do for it, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna crash out if I even attempt to do it. But anyways, you know what, let's just start off with Christmas event 2023 Peppermint Hill. God damn, I don't like saying that, not gonna lie. Anyways, pretty much in a nutshell, Peppermint Hill was a pretty bad event in general. I think this is like one of the most horrific events in Cubic Castle's history. Not gonna lie. Where do I start off with? The main reason why it was pretty bad was because of the drop rate of the event items. Not gonna lie, it's like 1 out of like 100,000 or something. I don't know. No, we're not gonna do the math because it was that bad. It was that, and then the lack of information about the event. It was just like thrown at us. It was like, hey, here's the event. Go figure it out. Bye bye. It was like that for like a few days. It was bad because like, of course the drop rate, and then like, yeah, it was mainly about the drop rate, bro. It was horrible, and it was pretty bad. Like, I think it was like the second day we found out that there was like more event blocks. Peppermint block, oh my god, red peppermint block. Well, there's 3 other blocks. There's the peppermint block, there's a green peppermint block, and there's a yellow peppermint block, whatever, yellow or golden, I don't know. And both of them have like different chances. I think the red one was like the most common one, but it had like a stupid drop chance. And then the golden one was the second rarest, if I can remember. And that one had like a stupid drop chance as well, even more stupid. And then the green one was the most rarest out of them all. And that one was diabolical. It had a horrible drop chance. Which, not gonna lie, with little information about the event, I think like the most important thing they could have just said about like the event was like, oh yeah, all the different event blocks, they all have the same prize, so like just don't, how do you say it, like, go out your way and like buy them. It's expecting to have like a different rare prize, whatever. Because during this time, people were just having conspiracy theories about it, but like, oh, these blocks are rare, they must have rare prizes. No, they don't. They all have the same prize in them, which kind of leads into the other event, the secondary event that kind of like bleeds into 2024, the giveaway event, or the developers were like, damn, we feel bad, we don't want our community to be hating on us because of this event. Let's just not silence them, just like make them chill out by giving away supers to them. But instead of like being fair about it, they just gave all the supers into the moderators and be like, here's the supers that you have to give away to the community. So figure out. It was literally like that. It was pretty bad. So yeah, it was pretty much that. Just like, oh, here's these supers. Go figure out on your own. Just figure out how to give them away. And it led into pretty bad events, like mini events. It was bad. It was like, what was it? It was like pick a chest, but you have to like answer questions, and you know how bad it was. It was like PC players versus mobile players, and it was really that fair. And then some reason why, like, I don't know why, but they locked the realm, so like people can't really participate in them. And there's like over like 100 players waiting to get in. Dude, it was bad. It was that bad, and not a lot of people have like a chance to like compete or like try to compete with the PC players. And it was bad because like I guess I remember it, and then I crashed out because I guess like a guy Olad about like, hey, pick my number, and they picked his number, and then like people start crashing out. Man, they're like, man, this is a trash event. So that kind of happened. So like, yeah, it was bad. December was horrible. December and early January was pretty bad, and it kind of leads into February, the Valentine event, which was even way more worse. And not gonna lie, I participated in the hour again, but like once I saw a video from Will about like how to do it, I crashed out, bro. I was like, damn. I was out like, I don't remember having like a Valentine's Day event for Cupid Castles. I just only remember the packs, the Valentine Day packs, whatever. I think that was like the first Valentine event Cupid Castles have had, to my knowledge. But like, I was expecting more, but like, well, I mean, more more like adaptability to like less grindy, you know, like because I was in school, that's why. Even in December, it's like I don't want to spend like my whole entire like break on Cupid Castles just grinding for like a trash wearable, you know. So pretty much it was way more grindy. I think it's like way worse than the December event because the prize was like, or like it was like a heart head, and only like as of right now, probably like 6 players have a heart head out of like 300 players, or pretty much out of the whole entire community. Pretty much, it was that bad. I don't really want to get into it, but like it was bad, and the way like the developers did it was pretty bad. It was funny because there was like a specific piece for like in order to like craft like the wearable that was kind of like bugged out, where it has like a name of like another piece. So there's technically like 2 pieces, but like they're both different. I don't know. It was funny to check out. So pretty much after the Valentine's Day event, you got Easter. Easter was a good event, not gonna lie. Well, it was okay. It's Easter, you know. It's nothing new. Nothing really changed except for like one minor change they did, which was pretty cool. In my opinion, it was okay. They changed out obtaining Easter eggs with what was it called? Instead of obtaining Easter eggs to craft into like Easter pals, instead they spawn Easter pals pretty much inside mines, and you have to like go hunt them down and all that stuff. It was pretty cool. And there was like other cool things that happened as well during Easter. Sir Cubert came out. It was pretty chill. There was hints about upgraded graphics for the 10-year anniversary for Cupid Castles, which was in August. But yeah, nothing really came up from that. But yeah, that was kind of like Easter right there. So soon after Easter, you got the hack giveaway part 1. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Like, I think that was like the first time like the developers were like actually like tweaking about it, because they're like, oh damn, we may be cooked, bro. But anyways, it was pretty much about the whole entire giveaway was about giving away qubits and all that stuff, like duplicating qubits from duplicated golden pigs, whatever. And that it was like a lot of money. It was like $1 million worth of qubits. It was crazy. But they gave away gold piggies, duplicated gold piggies, duplicated ram pets. Those were like the most expensive pets during the time. And then pumpkin pets, feral pets, and they duplicated other items as well, like black umps, turkey bolo hats, and all that stuff. But yeah, that was like the first time like the developers actually locked in like a while, and like they actually shut down the game. It was funny. Like I saw it, like I remember in the morning, like I saw it. I was like, well, why did they shut down the game? It was funny. It's not like they didn't want to like spread the word about it until like the very end. They're like, oh damn, we can't hide it anymore. Yeah, duplicates. It was crazy, bro. Everyone was, how do I say it? Not pleased, not very pleased, because everyone knows about like, yeah, the security for Cupid Castles isn't that ideal, especially for people who like pretty much paid for like content in the game, like qubits and all that stuff. Yeah, that week they were not happy. They were actually pretty much fearful of paying for qubits. And yeah, it sucked. it sucked a lot. I remember there was like a building competition and they're like, damn, we have to like rebuild all over again because there was like a rollback, which, you know, sucks. It does happen, but yeah, pretty much overall it kind of like it really sucked for like people who were selling and buying and all that stuff. So that happened, right? Well, a part of the hacks, a lot of people got banned for like just participating in the event, like just like collecting the items. So it was funny because there's like some players that didn't even know it was like a hack giveaway. It was crazy. Anyways, after that, you got the fan pack that came after. Pretty much the fan pack is just like a normal pack, just celebrating 10 years of CC. That's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, after that, well, after the fan pack, you got Ram Summer, and there's really nothing really about Ram Summer, in my opinion. Well, you got Ram Summer, and then the annual Cubic Castles dry spell, and that's pretty much it. Well, another thing that happened during Ram Summer was they shut down the Cubic Castles forums. Yeah, that was pretty big in the community. Another thing that they did was they were talking about shutting down the wiki as well because the wiki's pretty inactive, and that was pretty it. And then after all that stuff went down, drama started, and I guess it was so big, in fact, that it was kind of like something that almost like it was like an event, bro. On God, it was so big and just like unnecessary. Like it's not really that important, but like people like keep dragging it like over. Like it started like in August, and from August it's been going on since like 5 months already. It's like January and they're still yapping about it. So just to break it down with you, it was pretty much rage bait. I'm being real with you guys. It was rage bait. It was some rich player that was like, you know what? Let me make a YouTube video about telling all poor players to go attack the rich players that I didn't like. That was that in a nutshell, bro. Like everyone keeps yapping about it, but it's like that was it. I'm being real with you. It was super unnecessary. And like it keeps going. Like right now, there's like how many videos? Like 18 goddamn videos about that person that like started like the whole entire drama. By the way, it's like leaves, but like yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was pretty much it about that thing. And then well, another thing that actually goes in it that made like the drama all like a big huge deal was a hacking giveaway event part 2. So not gonna lie, it was kind of like it was different from like the first hacking giveaway because like it wasn't really shut down that quick. It was like 3 days. It took like 3 days for them to like shut down like the server and like do a rollback, which was weird. But like you gotta like notice that like the first giveaway was about like qubits, so they were losing money. The second one was like about like items and all that stuff, no qubits involved, which was like kind of weird to me, not gonna lie. Well, I was suspecting them to like do it pretty fast because of like there was dragons evolve like within the dupe, but like you had to pay to like get those dragons, but like they didn't really like care about it as much. So like it was in the game for like the dupes were in the game for like 3 days, so like everyone was like having fun. It was pretty chill. That was really it. But after the second giveaway thing, the fan pack part 2 came out for like the actual 10-year anniversary. Nothing really big. It was just like a simple pack. That was it. But then you got Halloween that came, which was disappointing. Well, Halloween is always that event that you can always like lean towards because like that event never fails. But like this year, it failed. It failed, and it failed like a lot of people. It failed the community pretty much, and like that led to like important creators of like the game. When I mean creators, I meant like content creators. It led content creators to quit the game because of it. I was like, yeah, damn. So pretty much there was like 2 people that left. It was like Black Sonata because like he was tired of like all like how like they implement the events and all that stuff. His mental and physical drainage while playing Cubic Castles. Poor management of the Cubic Castles by the developers, which he left because he doesn't want to support the developers and the game because what's the point of, like, how do you say it, like, what's the point of like showing content of a game that doesn't care about their own players and community? You got that, and then you got AntTT that quit because, of the average dry spell, and like there was really nothing to do in the game, and it's like normal. There's like really nothing to do except to like pay to do stuff like games and all that stuff. You got that happened and all that stuff, but that kind of like tells where Cubic Castles is like right now. Like it's down, and it's still going down, bro. But the reason why like I feel like Halloween failed was because of like the event. So pretty much like the event was like a hunting event. It was like the event was like vampires and werewolves, and like the way like it was like implemented, it was like, I think it was because like the hacks, because like there was hackers still hacking like Cubic Castles, and like they found a way to like teleport like the mobs that spawn in, like the werewolves and vampires like within the realm. They found a way to like teleport them and like towards them by using that tractor glitch or whatever. Instead of like the devs like doing something about it, they just left it, and like they changed it, like they changed like the tractor exploit after the event was over, like that, which broke tractors. Well, it somewhat fixes the problem, but like it creates another one. Like the tractor's broken, like you can't even use it anymore. And as well as it shows a lot of like, it shows a lot from the devs, they don't really care about like events and all that stuff. Like, oh, we can fix it later, like they don't care, bro. Like they really don't care. It's like putting like band-aid on a wound, like a deep wound. Like, yeah, like it's not gonna fix a problem. Like you're still gonna bleed, and like they're not doing anything about it, so you're pretty much gonna like bleed out pretty much. Yeah, it was mainly about that, because like it was just like hackers that were just like using exploits to like get like the rare prizes and all that stuff. It was like Monopoly pretty much. So yeah, it was that, and then like the way like the mobs were spawning in the realm, they were like way faster than like the player. Plus they spawn like at the very edge of the map, so like they'll most likely despawn before you get them, which was pretty dumb in my opinion. But yeah, it was that, and then like the prizes that comes from like collecting those mobs / like hunting them down, because they'll most likely drop like the event item, which is just like fur or like vampire things, and depending on like which team wins, those like items could be traded for like a trophy. Like either or, like whichever wins, like it's the same trophy no matter what. Plus the other team that loses, their exclusive item doesn't do anything, so it's pretty much useless. But another thing that comes with it was the mobs could spawn a mob head or whatever, or they could drop like a verbal like head. And the point like there was like no point of hunting it because like of the hackers like teleporting all that stuff. So it was like, what's the point of like catching it, So yeah, that kind of like disappointed like the whole entire community right there. From there you got the Thanksgiving event. Well, I would say like similar to like the Halloween event. It's like hunting, a remix of like an event from the past. Was like hunting like turkeys and pumpkins, but instead of like, well, it was like a remix, so it's like the same thing, but they added like another team into it, Junk Eaters. But the difference was that like, oh, if your team loses, you'll still get a prize, and it was like Deco, which disappointed everyone. It was crazy. But you know what, like another thing about it, which was like pretty interesting, was that like the Halloween event. We're going back to the Halloween event, whatever. The pack for Halloween was pretty much a fan pack part 3. They pretty much grabbed like stuff from like the fan pack part 2 like items, or like their suggestions to put like in the fan pack, and they're like lazy and they just like used those ideas and they put in the Halloween pack. They even added like a pigtail into like the Halloween pack that was from the fan pack part 2. It was supposed to be in the fan pack part 2, but they're like they couldn't have, I guess they didn't have time to put in the fan pack part 2, so they just put in the Halloween pack. That shows a lot right there, how lazy they were. So yeah, it was that. Christmas was, what was it? I feel like it was just like a holiday pretty much. You got the normal pack, and then the event wasn't really nothing that big. It was just mining for POWs. The event was broken for like a week or 2, and then they fixed it, but like I didn't participate in the event. I think I know others did, but like yeah, it was okay event. in my opinion, like 7 out of 10. Same thing as like the Easter event, but yeah, that was really it. And then you got the New Year's Eve pack. Well, it was glitched for a while because it was dropping wearables from the Christmas pack, but yeah, that was really it, really. But that was like 2024 right there, like in a nutshell, pretty much. But it wasn't really a good year for Cupid Castles, in my opinion, because I feel like the events were. Well, I won't say that they were bad, but like yeah, they were bad, but like I felt like they. How do you say it? Like they did it wrong. Like the events were executed poorly. Yeah, they were executed poorly. There was that, and then like the carelessness of like devs and all that stuff that kind of like played a role into it. I feel like that kind of made like this year pretty bad, in my opinion. Well, there's that, and then the lack of activity of like new players and all that stuff. You can see like you can tell like the decline from like 2020, like during the pandemic, and like now, the game's pretty like I won't say nearly dead. It's still thriving a little bit, but yeah, I feel like the game could still improve, but like it got like several blows, especially from like bigger creators like leaving like the game and not supporting like developers and all that stuff. But like yeah, that was really it for like 2024 really. And yeah, that was it. So hope you guys liked the video. If you skip to the end for like the outro, hey, I don't blame you, bro. It's like it's a pretty long video. I do the same too, bro. But anyways, yeah, like, subscribe if you want to, but yeah, it's Esperd, signing out. I'll post a video later, so maybe, I only post like once a year, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, that's really it, but yeah.
You wanna leave? Is that